from Capital Financial is back with us again. He's the expert on financial and retirement planning and always has some great advice for us. Coach P, welcome. Always a pleasure to have you in the studio.
It's always fun to be in here with you.
Absolutely. So normally you give us great advice, but today I want to get to know a little bit more about you because you're very interesting and you got a lot going on.
Right.
Let's start with your journey. How did you get into financial planning, and how long have you been helping clients?
Well, I went to Carolina in the 80s, so I got a Carolina tie on right now.
Yeah.
And I majored in business. I had business and political science. I actually majored in political science, took a bunch of business classes. When I got out of college, I didn't know what to do next. So I started helping teachers with their financial planning. And that led me into being the Coach P, because I went to see a principal one day after school, in a good way, because I was going to talk to the teachers in a group setting. He couldn't pronounce my last name, so he got on the loudspeaker and said, "Our financial coach, Coach Pete's here.
Yes.
Let's all meet in the auditorium." So that stuck. That was in 1992 in Fayetteville.
So was that like your defining moment to your future?
To me, I mean, because I said, that's a pretty cool name. I guess I will be Coach Pete. So it does mean a lot of things, because what we do is I take a coaching standpoint, which I teach people about what they have, and find out what they want to do, then design a proper plan for them. So it's a lot of fun to see a plan come together.
Absolutely. And you also have a really great radio show. How did that start, and how did you know you wanted to also get into media?
That was 16 years ago. I used to listen to a lot of radio. I used to drive around 13 different states and speak for financial groups. So I'd get in front of groups and speak, and on the way home I said, I got to find a better way to spread the message without having to drive in 13 states, because this windshield doesn't look too much fun. So I went to see a radio station, and they said, yeah, let's put you on. That was in Southern Pines, North Carolina, WEEV 990. I'm still on down there. It's my favorite station because it's just a little cinder block station, but it got my voice out there. And then from there now we're on 110 stations nationwide. And
you have your own studio in your offices, and it is really cool. I was able to get a tour of it, and it's so interesting how you have everything set up. And I actually saw a couple of Emmys.
Oh yeah, I've won a couple of Emmys.
Okay, guys.
For a couple of movies. Well, we did one with Peter Diamandis, who is one of the 3 guys in SpaceX. Now, when I say SpaceX, everyone thinks of Elon Musk, Richard Branson, but the smartest guy was Peter Diamandis. So we did a documentary called The Visioneer, and that's on Amazon Prime. And I'm also going to be in the next blockbuster movie coming out. It's going to be on Amazon Prime or Netflix called The Last Blockbuster. I'm going to be in that movie.
That's exciting. Wow.
That's going to be a lot of fun. And then we remade the Rudy movie. Remember Rudy, the football player? So we did the 25-year anniversary Rudy movie called Rudy The Walk On. It's available on Amazon Prime. We won an Emmy for that as well.
That's amazing.
Yep. So it's a lot of fun. So what does that have to do with financial world? Well, see, I think it's good to learn about everything. We do holistic planning. I like to see everything that's out there. And some of the things that I run into in the movie world are good ideas to share with my clients about what they can do in retirement. Some fun things, some fun places. So it's about putting a proper plan together, and that's what we do for everybody we see.
I love it. It kind of ties everything together.
It does. It does.
How can people get a hold or listen to your radio show? Well,
I've got a 3-book set. I've written 8 books. That's another thing. I've won some Quillies. That's why this is the best-selling author ring right here. So I've got one with Steve Forbes called Successonomics, and then I've got another one called 7 Baby Steps. I'll give both of those away, and I'll give a golden ticket to the next 10 people who call. It's a $1,000 value to have their very own plan put together, make sure they can get educated, informed, and succeed all the way through retirement.
You guys got to get a hold of Coach Pete. Thank you so much for coming back.
Oh, they can text, too. You can text to CBS 17 to 21,000 or call. Okay?
We know how to text. We know how to call. We will get a hold of you. Thank you so much, Coach Pete.
Thank you.